Hello guys, in today's video, I will show you how to create a scholarship application form using the Quiz and Survey Master. Alright, so let's get started. To help you to understand the process of creating this form, I have used a platform called InstaWP to create a WordPress website. It's one of the finest platforms to create disposable WordPress websites for testing your ideas and tools for free. You can build a quick disposable WordPress website in no time with just a click of a button. I have already installed the QSM plugin on my website, and if you wish to see how to get started with QSM and how to configure it, click on the information card at the top of this video. Okay, so let's start by creating an application form. Firstly, hover over QSM, then click on Quizzes and Surveys, and then click on Create Quiz or Survey. The first thing we see is to select a theme for the quiz. QSM is a collection of a few stunning themes, but for now, let's just go with the default one and click on Next. Okay, third one, let's set up our application form. In the Quiz Settings section, let's start by setting a name for the form, and then let's select what kind of form we are using. You could also set a time limit to fill out your form. You could also select if you wish to show your forms only to the logged-in users. For now, let's skip and click on Next. Alright, so now comes to the add-ons section. We can see the most used or popular add-ons of QSM. You could select any add-ons as per your requirements to add more features to your forms. Right now, we are going to skip this part and click on Create Quiz. So here comes our Questions tab, where we can enter our questions for the application form. Let's start by entering questions for our scholarship application form. Alright, so here goes the first one to check if what field of study is the applicant looking for. Alright, so after entering the question, you can choose a type of question on the right-hand side. For my case, I am selecting the multiple choice type question here. Okay, so let's start by marking the question as required, so these questions cannot be skipped, and then click on Save Question. We are done with the first question now, so let's move on to the next question at the bottom of the Questions tab to create a new question in the form. To do so, let's click on Create New Question at the bottom of the Questions tab to create a new question in the form. Okay, so let's create a second question where the user has to enter the university name. For this question, we will be selecting a short answer type question so that the applicant could enter the complete name of the university, and then click on Save Question. Let's go for another question by clicking on Create New Question. Alright, so now in the third question, let's take a self-assessment of the applicant. Let's create this as a paragraph question so that our user can write the answer. Alright, so once that is done, let's save this question. Moving on to the last question, let's ask a user to upload a letter of recommendation of any certificates for this scholarship. Let's select the question type as a file upload question so that the user could upload their files, and let's save this question. Okay, so since all the questions are saved, let's set up a contact field to collect their email address of the applicants. To do so, let's click on Add New Field and select the field type as a small open answer and label it as Full Name. Now let's select the Used For section and select the name there. One more, let's add another contact field, and then let's select the field type as email and label it as email address. Select the Used For section and select the email there. Alright, so on the last one, let's take the date of birth as well to avoid any possible confusion between applicants. Let's select the field type as the date and label it as DOB. And then let's select the Used For section and select the business there. Now, finally, let's mark the field as required so that we could avoid blank entries without any contact details. And then, let's click on Save Contact Field. Now our questions of the form are all set and the contact field is configured to collect the data. Let's preview this application form by clicking on the preview icon at the top right corner of the page. And as you see, we have successfully created the application form. That's all for this video. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks for using QSM. Until next time, bye-bye and stay safe.